We're in Brno in Czechia for another look at one of the pre-tournament favourites, Serbia, on day 4 of the CEV EuroVolley Women's Championships. 2 wins from 2 so far for the 2023 runners-up, and this evening they'll be looking to make it 3 against Bulgaria. Bulgaria just arriving, they beat Ukraine really well on day 1, 3-0, but then they were downed in 4 sets by Greece yesterday. Thanks for joining us on EuroVolley TV. Simon Golding with you for this one. We get to assess Serbia's chances of winning a 4th European title as they go up against a Bulgarian team stung by that defeat to Greece and still searching for a lineup to deliver consistency. Bulgaria will be desperate for some kind of bounce back tonight. For Serbia, with superstar Tijana Boskovic leading the line once again, they really are the complete package. And at times they were tested by Czechia in their second game. It was a fun watch, but Serbia responded well. And as the players arrived at the magnificent Pavilion Hall earlier today, we caught up with both teams.
Eva, today you're facing Serbia, which is a top team of Pool B. What are your expectations for this match?
They are a very strong team. They have good block and attack. We are a young team and we try to give our the best.
Thank you very much and good luck. Alexandra, yesterday you earned important win in the race for a first spot in this pool. How important is to keep this momentum going?
Yesterday was really important, as you said, because it was like kind of derby for the first place in group. Of course, all other games are important still, but the Czech was the biggest opponent in the group, so I'm really happy that we did it on good way and we won this match, and I hope it will be like that until the end of the group phase.
Martina with the pre-game interviews, and it's a buzzing locker room. Bulgaria have played well in phases. They were, or will consider themselves, a little unlucky against Greece because they were certainly capable of taking that game into a 5th set. Greece played really well, though, to get that done. As Eva Dudova said, it's a young team, but there are some experienced superstars in there. Will the likes of Ilieva and Milanova, though, be tall enough out on that left side to stop the threat from the Serbian attack? Well, Serbia did focus on Czechia as their key game to win in the pool. That's what took them to top of the table. So they'd like to get this one over the line as well. And Bulgaria will present a significant problem for them. If Bulgaria serve and defend well, they can certainly test Serbia in this game. The 2 captains then, Zana Todorova in the white shirt, the libero and captain for Bulgaria. And the legend, Maja Ognjenovic, captain and setter, 42 years of age in her 10th EuroVolley Championship for Serbia. We'll meet the referees just before we meet the starting lineups. That's what's happened yesterday. Greece beating Bulgaria, Serbia beating Czechia, and then Ukraine overcoming Austria, and in superb fashion. A very good scoreline and very good points ratio within the sets for Ukraine. So that helps them onto the scoreboard, as it were. Top 4, remember, go through at the end of the Pool B challenge. Bulgaria, for the moment, slipping out of that zone. But tonight is maybe not the night to recover for the Bulgarian team. Austria and Greece still to come. So they will be looking to take that one home against Austria tomorrow if they can. In fact, it's Czechia still to come for Bulgaria in the final game. So that could be a big game for both teams in terms of qualification. Last part of the warm-up underway then. Bulgaria, main players in the green, Libros in the white. Todorova, 29-year-old captain, one of several players with the VC Maritsa club. I mentioned Boriana Angelova earlier. She's been coming in from the bench to great effect. We'll see if she gets a start today. Alexandra Milanova, though, and Svetlana Ilieva, I think, are going to be key out on that left side. But they're going to have a tough block for 3 rotations with Boskovic. Serbia, well, it's a who's who, isn't it, really, of women's volleyball. There are some brilliant players in the lineup. Mina Popovic and Hena Kurtagic, if they play at the start of the game through the middle, that is a brilliant combination. And then Uzelac has been going very well, and Branka Tisha has come in on that left side to replace Nina Kajic for the moment, and that went pretty well in yesterday's game against Czechia. Also impressive, Bojana Gocanin has been solid at libero for Serbia. That's provided a pretty good passing base. Bulgaria need that to happen tonight. Ilieva will be under pressure with her slight lack of height at the net. But Milanova will be supporting her in the pass, and Todorova and Pashkuleva have to find some decent passing. From Serbia's point of view, top scorer is Tijana Boskovic, the boss, as she's known. She rarely isn't the top scorer, and that doesn't just include Serbia, that is at tournaments. So keep an eye on her in the opposite slot. And it's great to see Maja Oljenovic still playing with passion and back in the national squad. Out comes the green machine there. Bulgaria in its 32nd EuroVolley tournament. They debuted back in 1950, right at the start of the European Championships. There's the coach, Marcello Abbondanza of Italy, looking after this team. And he turns 56 today in this Serbian match. Let's see if the Bulgarian players can give him a birthday present. That would be some gift. Equally experienced on the other side of the net, Zoran Terzic in his 11th EuroVolley campaign, looking after this Serbian team. It is a big, powerful Serbian squad. Bulgaria have to be at their best to get anywhere near them. Be interesting to see if Abbondanza starts Stoyanova or Dudova in that opposite slot. Dudova is actually their top scorer with 31 points, but she hasn't started the matches, so it'll be interesting to see if she gets court time today. Before we find out about the starting lineups and meet the referees, though, it's time for the national anthems of both countries.
Dear friends, if you're able to, please stand for the national anthem of Bulgaria.
Sure, Bulgaria would have taken time to watch the video back from yesterday's game, Serbia versus Czechia. They did lose their way a little in the third set. Czechia certainly put certain elements of their game under pressure, but they came back strongly in the fourth to win it by 3-1. Through the wing, Uzelac has been a star, 25 points for her. Branka Tisha has played well for Serbia with 22 points. Those two will be key in terms of delivering the ball if they start. Tijana Boskovic is the out-of-system queen. She was, once again, very good when required to do her job. Right then, let's meet the referees for this one. From Spain, our first referee, Carlos Alberto Robles. And our second referee from Montenegro, Sonja Simonovska. So referees introduced, time now to meet our starting lineups. And that's how they go. So not expecting to see too many big changes, although Durova does start in that opposite slot. Jenovic and Boskovic out on the floor. Uzelac is going to be out there with Ivanovic then, so there's a change. So no Tisha, instead it's Vanja Ivanovic, 21-year-old, who's been signed by Vakif Bank, so quality player as you would expect. And no start for Popovic either through the middle. Osmajic is going to start with Katajic. So both coaches ringing the changes. Angelova does start with Kolarova, so a change there through the middle. Kivashishka is not going to start for Bulgaria. Let's meet our starting lineups then. So Budiana Angelova, the first of the middle blockers, out to the floor. Alexandra Milanova, ball control and tempo attacks out on the wing are going to be crucial. Eva Durova looks like a very special player, only 20 years of age. We heard from her in the interview with Martina at the start of the game. Has been signed by Izasubashu, potentially as a replacement for Boskovic, who moves to Vakif Bank. So no Stoyanova in the opposite slot. Guncheva is going to start as the setter. Svetlana Ilyeva, just like Milanova, is fast, hits hard, but will that height be an issue in some of the tight contests on the net? Elena Kolarova is the other starting middle, and the liberos Zana Todorova and Mila Hashkuleva for coach Marcello Abondanza. Second EuroVolley for him. Last one he coached with Bulgaria was back in 2013, so it's been a while for him. So Ivanovic is going to start out on the wing with Alexandra Uzelac, which means no start for Kajic, no start for Tisha. The legend that is Maja Ognjenovic in her 10th EuroVolley championship. She equals Ida Erdem Dunda of Turkey with that record. No Popovic then through the middle. Instead it's Osmajic, who joins Hena Katajic, who's going very well at the moment at this tournament. And the superstar, the boss, Tijana Boskovic, top scorer and MVP from EuroVolleys 2017-2019, and going well at the moment, just behind Bella Hawk of Sweden. She's got 38 points in the tournament. Zoran Terzic is the coach. Bojana Lucanin is the libero for Serbia. Been very impressed with her work so far at this tournament. All on the line then for Bulgaria, looking for the bounce back. But for Serbia, they are looking for 3 in a row. And just to keep sending out those signals to the rest of the tournament that they are here to do business. They are here to win gold. Margarita Guncheva then in the number 66 shirt will be the playmaker, but they do have a good change-up to go to with Laura Slavcheva and non-starting opposite Michaela Stoyanova. It's Duda who takes Stojanova's place. Countdown is on then, and we're good to go in Brno. In green with 1 win and 1 loss, Bulgaria start this latest match, game 3 for them, up against Serbia, also coming into their 3rd game, but victorious in the previous 2 against Austria and Czechia. How much of a test can Bulgaria be for this mighty Serbian team tonight? Well, pretty smooth to start with. Ivanovic straight out of the blocks on that pipe attack. We will get our close calls depicted by our in-play line call system. Another new starter today, Minja Osmajic. Little blocker, sends it deep, out of system ball. That's where the problems will be if Ilieva gets isolated with Milanova out on the wings. It's a very tough block to beat. First swing for Boskovic, well defended by Guncheva. Boskovic does her own piece of defence, a cheeky dig short to Kotajic from Ognjenovic. And they're getting a little out of shape here, Serbia. Fortunately, they've always got the out-of-system boss to go to. Remember, a couple of new players on the floor here for Serbia, so there is the chance that the rhythm might be affected just a touch. First point then from Boskovic is an early score. Might be another point coming here very soon. Oh, Ilieva gets a tip on it. Pipe attack again. Second pipe attack point for Vanja Ivanovic. Looks good, doesn't she? Out of the back line. First swing for Dudova, block is solid. Uselats with that marvellous shoulder, that incredible arm swing of hers. Contained by the Bulgarian block, and Ilieva will be very happy that in that rotation she's up against a slightly shorter blocker. Although she does go against Kotajic rather than Ognjenovic. Good shot from the always aggressive Ilieva. Serves just 1.80 m tall, so she's giving up a lot in height. Boskovic stopped. Very nice work from a new player starting tonight, Borjana Angelova. Unusual to see Boskovic blocked early. What is unusual is for her not to make the changes and start hammering points for fun. And always the threat of Ognjenovic and all those years of experience to come to the party. Very nice over on the option. Scandici setter from the Italian top division to serve. Tight ball. That's a very nice save from Guncheva, and that's a very good hit. Milanova there got absolutely umbrellaed, but uses the ball right underneath the blocker. It's a good shot off the arms of Boskovic. So far, so good then for the slightly shorter wing spikers of Milanova and Ilieva for Bulgaria. Well, that will send most coaches over the edge. Tip to 6. Players stood around watching it. The old campfire. Uselats. Tough serve. Well passed by Ilieva. Back set to Dudova. That is impressive. That is so impressive from the 20-year-old. I quite like this match-up between her and Boskovic. It should be fun. Looks like Alexandra Djedzic is going to get a bit of court time tonight. Yeah, she's out there on the floor ahead of Gochanin. Nice defence from Dudova. Lovely acceleration into the ball from Boskovic. Ilieva's doing a fine job defending, and Đurđević puts away a big out-of-system ball. This is great stuff from Bulgaria. Our Bulgarian superfan just in the background of that last slow-mo. Complete with the fur hat, the big moustache and the drum. Đurđević can't back it up with a serve. So as always, when you play a higher-ranked team, which Bulgaria are doing tonight, it's about how long you can stay with them in the set. It's about whether you can compete through the business end. Đurđević is the hot arm right now. Finesse shot from her. Very good. Nice. Boskovic doing what she's been doing for so many years now. She's still only 29. Still got a lot of time ahead. The passion to play, just like Ognjenović remains. 1.94 m tall. Cannon of a left arm. Ilieva, solid pass. Slight attack to Kolarova is covered. Đurđević has to go off pace. And the ball control from Serbia is excellent. Usilac out of the pipe, and they've used the pipe a lot in this game so far. Serbia, that is. Ilieva's great, isn't she? Absolute pocket rocket. Big block, she doesn't care. Uses Ognjenović well. Shorter of the blockers in that equation. Youngster, Kolarova with the serve. Holds her head in frustration. Off she comes for the libero. Coaches do like a chat, don't they, after the serve error? So it's only a subtle shift, but it's a good one for Serbia. 2-point lead. Again, going off the hands of Ognjenović. This time controlled, though. Serbia and Usilac go at it. Usilac hammers off the block. Ace Ivanovic, she's made an impressive start to the game. Her first start this week. And rewards the coach handsomely. Not Angelova's ball to pass. Neither was that one. Although she'd have had more of a case if she had taken it. Anyway, Ilieva backs off the power for once. Show me your hands, I'll play it off them. Huge, absolutely huge. Usilac has got this torque on her arm swing, so gets the arm right back against the shoulder, and then the kinetic connection through that chain of movements is awesome. It's a very good hit. Osmajic plays her volleyball out in Brazil and scores an ace as well. So here's the problem area for Bulgaria. This is Serbia making a move, and the move from Bulgaria is coach Marcelo Abondanza to immediately go for a timeout.
It's difficult. No, don't look difficult. We already take 3 aces in easy blockers, and this you have to move in the middle. We don't play bad, but again, some stupid things, some mistake without reason, and go. Please, go. Tip, defense. Let's bomba, but they shouldn't score pointing deep. But service is easy. Shorter and attack the ball. And use it Tonjenovic, not only to this idea. Stretch lateral, okay? Dai. Set.
There he is, Superfan. That's a good picture, isn't it? From the back of the Bulgarian flags. Giving it their best shot here, the Bulgarian fans, to lift the team. This was always going to be a toughie. So you heard the coach just reiterating, if you can use Ogyenovic's block, do so. Nice set. Good swing from Dudova, but the defence from Boskovic is up to it. Then the block from Kurtagic. She was there, Boskovic just didn't make it. And once again, this feisty hitting from the Bulgarian left-siders getting the job done. Good work from Milanova. Back to Vasilieva, my apologies. Good control from the block. Nice change-ups. That's good work from Bulgaria, and it's good work from the setters, so she's realised that it's the wing spikers that are doing all the damage, but instead of just keep flinging it out to the left side, just producing a pipe set, and then the ace off the arms of Ivanovic, and Bulgaria are going for it. Ilieva responding well to the coach's timeout and doing exactly what he asked. Play, please. They're playing now. Salat's overpass. Down it goes. 3 quick points. Bulgaria back in the set. It's good serving this from Ilieva. And this is what I like about Usalats. Yes, she's got this incredible arm swing, she's got the power, but developing as a wing spiker understands that occasionally you've got to spin it to space. Spin it to win it. Good deep serve, nearly caught Ilieva. Boskovic this time defends successfully, gets the return and whacks it through. Blockers knew where it was going, had plenty of time to set up. But this is a player that's hitting the ball at well over 100 kilometres per hour with heavy power. Not easy for the blockers. Good short serve. Free ball. Boskovic left the pass again, not her best. Salat's this time defended down the line by Ilieva. Fingertips, yeah, there we go. Milanova, clever shot. She was going for nothing else there but the blocker's hands. And if it had missed, it would have ended up in the crowd. Well, it still did end up in the crowd. But did it end up via the block? Kurtagic says no. But it must have caught Boskovic. Ivanovic is struggling on the pass at the moment. Bulgaria have realised that. This is where Boskovic comes into her own. This is where she is so important. And that's precision. Oh dear. Always difficult when you start to move that platform on the pass and chase the ball. Balls are moving so flat, so fast. Over this time couldn't deflect it in the right direction, and Serbia get out, back out to a 4-point lead. Out. And here we go, pressure's on again for the team in green. Timeout called. Bulgaria with their last stoppage.
In short ball and fall down. In shorter and fall down, eh? Okay, deeper. They don't arrive deeper, not like this. Don't go in bad ball between. Brava, lateral, let them defense wire in line because many times they fly and they are stable here, okay? Guys, inside out. Good ball, a little bit more middle idea. Super turbo, even a little bit more faster if you need a tip in 3,
Nice, great information from Coach Abundanza. Got quite aerated and upset during the Greek game and at times during the Ukraine game because those are 2 games that he felt confident Bulgaria could win. Here, realising there's a lot of damage can be done against a team that should beat you, you don't want to be shouting at players, you want to be trying to find the best way forward. No way through. Some set, isn't it? I hear the criticisms of the Serbian team from time to time, but I'm not sure I agree with this current lineup. Playing an old school type of volleyball. I like watching Serbia play right now. And I just think if you've got gifts in certain areas of the game, geez, use them. No shame in that, not if you're winning titles. Nice finish from Katajic. Monster block it is. 7-point lead then. Salac goes again. They're not missing much, Serbia. Keeping very controlled. It's been a while since Dudova had a set. Out of the back line now for 3 rotations after her service, so she may get a few more. But the facts are, Dudova has to score on this visit to the line. She's got to score a couple if she can. Pass is good from Djedzic. Oh, it's nice work. Unlucky. Unlucky for Dudova. 1.98 m tall, and she got down really well here. Just couldn't quite pull off the pancake. No sign of a double substitution yet from Coach Abundanza for Bulgaria. Katajic serves again. Well, I was wrong. Stoyanova is on. So Dudova served with Stoyanova in, then the double substitution was completed to bring Slavcheva in. Well spotted at home. Just testing you. Well, it's good hustle from the captain, Jana Todorova, but Serbia's power once again wins the day. And as delicate as Ivanovic has been on some of the passes, her attacking has been top-notch. In comes Pashkuleva to pass for Bulgaria. In comes Merkjevic as the new setter. And out goes Boskovic and Ognjenovic. So Zubic becomes the new opposite. So just like Bulgaria, Serbia flipped the rotation. Big. Stoyanova was disappointing against Greece, just couldn't get it going. But every so often you get the little reminders of what the young left-hander can do. Super spike. New middle on as well. Krivashishka into the action, normal starting middle. Tipped delicately by Zubic through the block of Ilieva. So Bulgaria's challenge tonight is how do you get away from the structure of the game? How do you get away from what looks like it's going to be 25-16, 25-17 every time? New setter Slavcheva is on. We've got a new outside hitter now. Monika Krasneva is in. From the Costa Volpino club in Italy. Nice, 2 in a row from Stoyanova. And as well as Dudova has been playing, Stojanova's certainly giving her coach a decision to make here. It's a great hit over Uslats. Stojanova goes for the sideline. Really hits the coach, Zoran Terzic. Set points, plenty of them. A bit more substitution traffic as the double substitution is flipped. Djedzic, who's was playing ahead of Gochanin tonight. In comes Iljevic. Good shot. I think Dudova's probably booked herself a starting spot with that shot. Good pass. Difficult ball that for Ivanovic. Bulgaria defend well, but Ivanovic keeps it alive. Oh, huge. That's the shot I love to watch from Uslats. Very few players stop her, very few blockers react and get across. It is a massive hit. Watch the quality in this. And the block did come across, but still couldn't stop her. .25 points to 18, so Bulgaria did sneak towards the 20s, but they're going to have to try and find a way to break down Serbia. When they did get them out of system, when they did test Ivanovic's pass, then they did score points. So as coach Marcelo Abundanza said to his Bulgarian team, you're not playing badly at all, playing well, just not quite getting those finishing touches in place. Attack zones then for Serbia. We normally expect to see heavily loaded out to the right side, but Boskovic not getting much. It's coming down the middle. It's coming down the middle on pipes, so a lot of stuff coming out of the back line and a lot of the stuff coming out of Ivanovic and Uslats out on the wing. So that's Ogyenovic's attack strategy at the moment. Straightforward, and 22 minutes indicates that the power had it in that first set, both sides of the net. Very few extended rallies. Uslats has made a very good start out of the pipe and out of the left side, being given a lot of responsibility and hitting very well. Dudova hasn't played too badly either in that head-to-head with Boskovic. Boskovic underused at the moment, but they haven't had to go to the superstar to get them out of trouble too many times. Away we go with set number 2. Krashteva starts for Bulgaria out on the wing. So she's on ahead of Ilieva, who I didn't think did too badly. Milanova and Krashteva then are the 2 wing spikers. Dudova is in that right side slot. And Guncheva returns as setter. Easy read. Krivishishka shut down by Kurtajic. Bulgaria do not need a slow start here. Great dig from Djedzic. Dudova again. This time out of court. It's difficult when you've played the first part of that point really well, which Bulgaria did, and then Djedzic comes up with a fabulous dig. Tough to do it all again. 3-0 Serbia. Wow. This ball is getting absolutely crunched, and the block is up to it. Dudova has hit that very hard. Utsalac helped out by Kurtajic. Just stick it straight back down. Perfect start for Serbia. Gets even more perfect as Kurtajic puts on a blocking display. Timeout surely on the way. Chalo Abundanza's seen enough for the moment.
There is Boskovic in front, we close the line. There is Uzdelac, we go in the middle. We close in 5 with double block. There is deep solution, they suffer in deep. We can work higher for block out. For block 1 ace again because we move back. This is, we can lose 5 points, but because we don't reach the finger, not because we close the ball.
Still remaining pretty calm, Coach Abundanza, but he'll want to see better than this from his team. The problem that Bulgaria have here is that Boskovic starts front line, Ognjenovic back line for 3 rotations, so they've got a real chance to open up a lead early. Thrown down. Absolutely thrown down by Kurtajic. Nice swing. Krashteva absolutely nailing this one. Mind you, blockers have decided not to block. Good read. Well played, Todorova, the Bulgarian captain. Jenovic, set location, not great. It's cost Serbia a point. Krivoshiska sticking to her game plan and getting a very similar block to Kotajic a few moments ago. Good leave. Kostova puts it over the line, but it was close. Coaches won't mind those kinds of service misses. If you're targeting the baseline and you're missing by centimetres, that's fine. Yeah, look how tight Serbia have been. They've been very stingy with their errors. Good read. Boskovic throws herself cross-court. And that's one of the areas of the game that she doesn't get enough credit for. There's a lot of superstars out there who will just stand and watch the ball and win it on the next point, but she puts it on the line. It's a good fetch. Ivanovic taps it through the block. First middle attack for a while from Bulgaria, and it's successful. Krivoshiska taking a good ball off Slavcheva. I like Slavcheva's setting when she's come into the action. She's pretty much in control. That's unbelievable defence. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. Well, it's not ideal. It's not textbook, is it? But it worked. Bulgaria messing up there. Boskovic serves. Ognjenovic into the front line at last, but the damage has already been done. Reading the tips well at the moment, Bulgaria. No tip on that occasion as Usalac comes out of the back line once more on the pipe. And with a little more room between her and the block, there's even more angle for her to work. That's a great shot. That's a great shot from our TV director. Love it. Defended. Jejic chases it down. Ivanovic unloads. Oh, good awareness. Really good awareness from the youngster Kolarova. Now, Dudova has license to swing here. Swings too hard. We're in that weird twilight zone. It's only 12-5, but, you know, basically it's going to be 2-0 Serbia in around about 10 minutes' time. Can Bulgaria do anything to change that destiny? That'll do for starters. 2 good points from Kolarova back-to-back. Massive from Usalac. What a great pickup. Tremendous dig there from Milanova. Bulgaria got a chance here. Still not taken. Ivanovic turns provider. Usalac tips line. Well covered again by Milanova. Too tight. Serbian chance? No. And again, Bulgaria worked well at the net. Coach Abondanza's loving this. Sure, it's his birthday today. Not bad, eh? Not bad from Ognjenovic to a player that hasn't had much court time at all. Osmajic just puts it away for fun. Again, super tough serve, no errors. That's good. That's good from Dudova. Pinpoint accuracy. Another error for her from the baseline. Front court's been good. Good up from Jezic. And then Kurtajic gets there, but I think Boskovic in her line of sight. It was probably down. Yeah, referee had already given that. And a Serbian timeout. Well, there we go. Not really when you'd expect to see one, but he's called it, Zoran Terzic.
Ne sme ova lopta padne. Ova lopta ne sme da padne na dvojni blok. Prvo Titijana, onda svi drugi. Ne sme ova lopta da padne. Nemojte se zajebavati, jebote, ne ide stvarno ovako, ajde malo.
Well, plenty of Bulgarian fans in the Pavilion Hall, but plenty of Serbian fans as well. Sana Boskovic referred to that yesterday. She said she really loved playing in front of the Czechia crowd. They were amazing. But there was enough Serbian support in there to make it quite interesting. It was a really good spectacle, last night's game. Good serve. Good serve. Very often at clubs, a men's team will challenge a women's team to a game, or vice versa. And whenever it's happened at a club I've been at, I've always encouraged the women's team to insist the game is played over a women's height net, and then basically just serve the guys off court. Easy. Good block. Great late arrival again from Kurtajic. Ivanovic hits hard. Nicely picked up by Milanova. Oh, it's hit her. That's unlucky for Krasteva. Hit the ball well there, and it was going out. Unfortunately, she was in the way. Kurtajic with a little look after that one. Second timeout for Bulgaria.
Like they do, did you see in Super? Most of the time the ball where is deeper, no? Only in high ball they serve the angle or line. This is the same. This Super, you shouldn't close. You have to go like you go deeper. 6'5", 6'1", wherever you want, but deeper. Never finish. You understand?
So Coach Appendanza reminding the youngster Dudova about the physics involved. If you're going to hit the baseline at 6'1" or 6'5", between those two defensive zones, if you hit the baseline, you go over the block at Dudova's height. The block is taken out of the equation somewhat. Can she do it? No. Straight down into the block of Kurtajic, who's going to feast on those all day. Seven blocks for Serbia, 2 from Bulgaria. Well, Krasteva might be leaving the court soon. I think there was a challenge first of all, and then maybe Ilieva will be returning. He's got to do something here just to slow the game down. So 2 challenges still available in set 2 for Coach Abondanza. And block touch is the request. No yellow circle, and you know what that means. No touch. Challenge lost, but Coach Abondanza wasn't seriously expecting to win that point. He just wanted to slow things down with no timeout remaining. And we've got a fairly early change here. Mirkovic comes in at setter, Zubic comes in at opposite. Jenovic. Boskovic returned to the bench. I wonder if this is going to be the starting lineup for set 3. Terzic did that the other day against Austria. Bulgaria just a little bit strong to be making wholesale changes, so we'll see. 8-point lead. Just working back through the system. Third referee. Keeping an eye on things. This is by Kai Katana of Hungary. And we get to enjoy some emotions. Away we go again. Referee Robles blows the whistle. Usalats to serve. Hits the middle again. That's not bad. That's a daring set from Slavcheva. And it's a very good hit from Krivoshiska. Kostev gets off the front line. Milanova gets back into the front court. And that's been Bulgaria's problem this set. One good action, very often not backed up by a serving court. And that'll be it for Krasteva for the moment. Back comes Ilieva. A welcome return, I would say, for Bulgaria. More changes. Tajic exits the court. Miljevic comes in. Free ball. Subic blocked, well covered by Mirkovic. And Durova whips it off the blocker's hands. Miljevic can't do anything about it. Point Bulgaria. Kajic is in as well. She is. Swing from Kajic, beautiful defence from Krivoshiska. And again, this is good from Bulgaria. Spirited effort against the bench players that have come into the game. That was a very good set. Sometimes, as a setter, when you're dragged out of position like that, you make your mind up, you've got to commit. It's okay to show the ball, as long as you get it into the right zone and you get it there fast enough so the middles can't catch up. Nice piece of work, good finish from Zubic. Serbia hit 20. Subic to serve. Quite the connection that Bulgaria were looking for. So Stoyanova is out there now. She's been put out there as a point blocker, basically. I don't think she's going to pass. She's just out there for Milanova in this rotation. So important that Dudova puts this in. Jejic with a sprawling pass. Lovely hit. Lovely hit. Up and over the block from Kajic. Oh, straight down. Absolutely straight down. Usalac and Osmajic with the block. And it's Usalac that got it all. This was steep. So Stoyanova is still out there. They're managing to cover her on the pass. Not coming back. 4 touches. Mina Popovic is happy. Just unlucky with the pinball there, Bulgaria. 23-14, Serbia pushing hard again. We'll get the same group of players on court for the 3rd set, giving Ognjenovic and Boskovic another rest. Again, Mirkovic just tending to telegraph that pipe a little more than you would see from Ognjenovic. Put a touch of height on this for Kajic as well. Too high for the swing on it, but it was a good play. 10 set points. Should be the clinical finish. Good pass. And that'll do it. So Serbia finish very strong. 25-14. They lead Bulgaria by 2-0 here in Brno. Nice pass, this one. Not from a long height down to the court and well controlled to keep the pace on the attack. From Jejic. So Zoran Terzic will be considering his options here. He can take the option of trying to rest Ognjenovic and Boskovic for the games to come. Although day off again for Serbia tomorrow before they take on Greece on the 26th and then Ukraine on the 27th. Change of ends then. Bulgaria will be hoping for a change of fortune. Hasn't gone their way at the moment. And look at that, once again in the serve error column. Big 0. Serbia are not giving anything away for free and they're serving with pressure. So a lot of risk, but pretty much all reward. Serving targets for Serbia. Just keeping the pressure on that wing spiker, whether they be front or back court, just trying to keep them out of the attacking rotation. They've scored a lot of points with their serving today, not just on aces, but forcing Bulgaria out of system. Well, Czechia did it yesterday to Serbia in set 3 when Serbia lost a bit of focus. No reason why Bulgaria can't ask some similar questions depending on who's out on the floor. This might be Coach Terzic's opportunity to keep some of the substitutes out there, and they will be hungry to play. Looks like Krivoshiške isn't going to start set number 3. And looks like Kajic has returned to the bench as well. I just saw Boskovic still with the towel around her neck, so might be that Boskovic and Ognjenovic are rested. Well, Austria played well in the third set against a less familiar Serbian lineup. Serbia didn't really change things for set 3 against Czechia. They kept going with the same high-level starting lineup, but Czechia played really well. 22 minutes, 23 minutes, basically the power hitters are getting the job done here, or the blockers. And where Bulgaria are concerned, throw in a few serve errors as well. That always shortens a point. Kurtagic has been brilliant. 7 points from 7 blocks. How about that? Said she was putting on a masterclass. She has almost single-handedly taken care of Serbia's blocking statistics. So we do get changes. Merkovic will start. Sladjana Merkovic will start as setter. Anja Zubic will start as the new right side for Serbia. But it looks like Vucelac is back. I think Ivanovic will probably return for Kajic. Away we go with set number 3, the green machine, Bulgaria. 3-time, or 32-time appearances at the EuroVolley. Change of ends for the teams, and away we go. And we've got an extended rally to start. Been very few of those. That's a nice counter block from Vucelac. And that's out of bounds from Stoyanova. So changes being rung by Marcelo Abundanza. He's brought Stoyanova into the action. Dudova returns to the bench. Ilieva returns in the starting lineup. Some things don't change. Serbia nicked the point. Osmajic, Sesk, Flamengo player in Brazil. Oh, nice. Slavcheva, the setter, replacing Guncheva in the last set and has stayed out on the floor. And look at the height she's given that ball to Kolarova. That's a good contact point from the young middle blocker. Aggression required still from Ilieva and the other wing spiker, Milanova. Good serve. Usilats, for once, misses the sideline. That's one for the scrapbooks. She doesn't do that often. Good line from Kolarova to force her wider. 2-1 Bulgaria. A little early to be getting too excited if you're a Bulgarian fan, but you can get excited now. Ace Ilieva. In or out? I think Jejic thinks that was going long. Back to earth, Bulgarian fans. He's coached it well today, Marcelo Abundanza. He's tried to keep his players focused and thinking about what they can do to win. Still, the serves from Serbia are very tough. Easy dig for Usilats. Pipe attack. Was in the air a long time off Ivanovic's tip. That's disappointing from Bulgaria. Look for the straight arm. Once you see the straight arm, you got to go. First swing of the set for Zubic. She, like Usilats, has an absolute fizzer of an arm. So not the same height, not the same dynamic that you see from Boskovic, but effective nonetheless. Again, Kutajic refusing to let the ball past her, but that second phase attack with the tempo ball out wide to Milanova was good from Bulgaria. They look a little better at the start of this set. Nice work from Slavcheva. Incredible. I wonder if Zubic is deliberately just targeting over the top of the shorter wing spiker. Let's have a look. Yeah, she is. That's good hitting. And there's nothing with the ball under control like that. There's nothing that Milanova can do, and Ilieva less so. 3 centimetres shorter at 180. Nice work from Pashkuleva. Nice coverage from Jejic. And exactly the same thing. Zubic is teeing it up, lining the seam up and lining the wing spiker up. Get a challenge. Okay, he spotted one the other day, Coach Abundanza, a net touch in the middle of a rally. Now, whether he spotted it or whether it's a challenge issued by the assistant coaches on the bench who are charged with bookmarking the challenges. You can bookmark as many as you want during the point. Just allows the technical staff at the remote challenge unit to get to the right piece of footage quicker. Bookmark is very important, otherwise you would be basically saying to the referees, can you look at all of that rally? Well, it's a ponytail net touch, doesn't count. Ponytails are fine. And Kutajic has an absolute whip of a ponytail, so it does touch the net quite a bit.
Not his fault.
So challenge lost.
From Serbia.
Serbia win the point, but it was worth a look. Definitely saw the net touch with the player close to the net. It was just the hair rather than the body. Another evil serve. Oh, it's a good shot. Oh, it's wide. That is unlucky. There's a good swing, that, from Milanova. Feeling of inevitability about it now, isn't there? Serbia start to push away. That's more like it. I'm enjoying the tempo ball that Bulgaria run out wide to Ilieva and Milanova. And you've got to be good enough to hit this, and they are. Milanova's serving woes continue. She didn't have a great time of it last time they played. It's a lot of serves against Greece. He did smile yesterday, Zoran Terzic, at the end of the game with Czechia. I think he really enjoyed the challenge and the match. Certainly enjoyed the win. What great coverage from Ivanovic. And then Osmijic still made herself available, even though that ball was very, very tight for Mirkovic. Guncheva returns to the setting position. Slavcheva returns to the bench for Bulgaria. Tojic keeps the pressure on from the service line. Out of bounds from the other new player on court. So it's a double substitution. Stoyanova out, Slavcheva out, Guncheva in, and Dudova in, although that was out. First time in a long time that Serbia have given a point away. They've been almost perfect from the service line in terms of a lack of errors. Another fiery swing from Zubic, well dealt with by Bulgaria, but trying for the baseline, Ilieva, there was space. She just couldn't find it. Heck of a pickup from Milanova. Czechia fans in having a relaxing time this evening. I'm sure they enjoyed it against Serbia last night. It was a hell of a spectacle, but just enjoying the volleyball this evening. Well, Ukraine will be watching on with interest. They went ahead of Bulgaria with their victory today over Austria. They will want to see Bulgaria beaten in straight sets by Serbia. And it certainly looks like we're headed that way, so timeout called by coach Zoran Terzic.
Da, a ti je primetio. A zašto ni jednom ne stanete na srednjaka? Kad? Moguće je da stala da ja nisam vidio jednom. Svaki put je u nekom pomaganju. Dajte jednom. Da, jednom skoči pa nek digne u dva. Jednom.
There you go. Serbian fans, that group were in last night, making a noise during the Czechia game. No real alarm bells, but Zoran Terzic still wanted to chat to the players. And the slider from Osmijic, she was never really committed to that. That all looked a bit manufactured and it didn't work. So Bulgaria will feel this isn't going back to the middle. And it won't be. But it does come out of the middle on the pipe attack. And Ivanovic defended well by Bulgaria. Blocked even better. Dudova back on court. And enjoying a timeout there. Monster block indeed on Ivanovic. Freebie. Iwashishka going with the wrong player, but you know, it's easy to do when the setting looks that convincing, when the pass is that good. It's so tough to read. Good hands from Uzelac. And very good blocking again. Kolarova, in fact it was Kolarova makes up for it with a fine block to follow. Zoran Terzic wants to know once again why the hitter has just drilled it straight into the blocker. That is a superb hit. I think we're sort of close to Uzelac hitting that ball physically as hard as she can hit it. That's incredible physicality from Uzelac. Osmijic with the serve then. 4 points in it. Yeah, Bulgaria are doing a job here, and they are starting to get the scoreboard moving. Krasteva returns to the court and returns with a good spike. Ace to follow from Krasteva. And the lead is now reduced to 2, and this is a very different game right now. Bulgaria playing well. So tough because the level that you have to play at is so high to win those points that it comes with a considerable amount of risk. Well, look at that. The Serbian rhythm has been affected. Mirkovic puts it out of bounds. Avoids eye contact with Zoran Terzic, wisely so. Errors and just 2. Those 2 serve errors from Serbia have occurred in this set. And Serbia are just starting to look a little shaky now. Bulgaria have reduced the lead to just 1. Well played to the green machine. Kolarova can't follow. Just the 1 break remains, though, for Serbia. And now Bulgaria have to really get their heads down and make the side-outs happen through this next phase of the game. Uzelac to serve. Great shot from Dudova. I think Dudova looks really solid. Very stable, repeatable action. Zuselat's not the best pass. Vučeva then defends. Chances. Milanova can't take it initially, but Bulgaria's still in the rally. What a lovely set. All the ball energy was going away from Mirkovic, and she just allowed her body language to show the blockers it was going the other way, and then bang on the reverse. Great piece of handling.
Dai, hey! She open, they are good, they are good. Higher, more rotation, tip in 3. Higher, brava, in line, don't close. Girls, should to change a little bit rhythm in service. To serve also fall down shorter, even shorter can work, okay? This setter play with the middle only in good ball. In bad ball, don't have a focus about it.
And as a middle blocker, that's what you need to hear. You need to hear those little bits of extra information. So he thinks Mirkovic is only going to set middles on a good ball, which means that the two middles out on court for Bulgaria right now can just clear their minds when the ball is away from the net. In the meantime, though, they've got to pass Kurtajic's serve. It's good enough. Defended. Not this time. Milanova sticking to her shots and forcing her way through. Bulgaria have a shot here at winning the set. They really do. And this time it's a serve in. I like the little grunt of effort from Zuselat when she really puts her back into the jump. Given that everything. Great pass. Great hit. We haven't mentioned Kaya Nikolova much at all, but the 19-year-old from the VC Maritsa club has hit that ball really well. Very nice set from Guncheva. Ace scores a level. And Bulgaria are in the match. Second time out called by Zoran Terzic, and I don't know if you saw that little look amongst the players as the timeout buzzer went. Or is it timeout? It might be sub, you know. I jumped early there. It's a substitution. And targeted straight away. Branka Tisha onto the game for the first time today. And Bulgaria take the lead. Oh, wow. It's game on. Two days in a row, 2-0 up, and Serbia losing their way in the third. No touch. Out of bounds from Zubic. And now Bulgaria have to play the pro card. They've got to take this to 4. So challenge for a block touch, I think. Zoran Terzic has 2 challenges available. He can do this instead of taking a timeout. Yellow circle to indicate that there is no... Well, yellow circle to indicate that there is a touch. There's nothing there. Oh dear. Oh dear. He wanted to get back to the hotel for dinner. He's got to stay here a bit longer, and he might have to stay here for quite a lot longer if Bulgaria keep playing like this. Defended. Edgy rally. Tisha again, the lefty. Defended again. Wise move, I think. Oh, this is brilliant. This is brilliant from Bulgaria. Free ball. Jergic calls early. Good pass. And this time, Branka Tisha does it. That's a big call from Zoran Terzic. He's just chucked a player in who hasn't featured in this match. And he's thrown Tisha in and asked her to do a job. And under pressure, she has eventually done it. It's the big block as well. Contained, just. Tight. Usalats chooses to tip. No setter, it's too tight. It's too tight. Good save from Dudova. Brilliant blocking. Oh, fabulous from Serbia. And the scores are level again. And the substitutes have been woken. Pashkaleva gave it a good shot at getting to the ball. That is a magnificent block from Usalats. Again, the block contains it. Good work from Merkovic. Better set, and Usalats is able to access the angle. Popovic, Boskovic, and Ognjenovic with their own take on that last rally. Second time out then for Bulgaria.
Oh yes, but 2018, 21-20. Because we closed 3 balls in a row. Stop Indiago. Dai.
When it mattered, when the pressure was on, Bulgaria just not quite able to execute technically, and that's what Coach Abondanza is unhappy about, closing the block 3 times. 2018 advantage turns to 2021 disadvantage. This is a big point now. Tisha with the serve. It's a good serve. Well, I got no problems going for that shot from Krasteva. It's just a shame that it compounds the passing error. Out she goes. In comes Ilieva. You feel probably would have made that shot. She should have served. More containment by the Serbian block. Usalats is getting through a lot of work in this game. It's a free ball coming, right. Oh, it's a reaction from Merkovic, but she's volleyed it straight at Todorova. And Bulgaria have blown it out the back. Milanova's been good in this game, but just didn't hold her nerve on that one. Good pick-up from Tisha. And again, chance for the point. Usalats giving it again. And Usalats is basically taking this home for Serbia. She's the go-to. The go-to has gone through the block yet again. 4 match points for Serbia. Bulgaria did very well to make this difficult, but Serbia now can take it in 3. Here's the chance. And Tisha, with good footwork to get into position, manoeuvres the ball to the floor. Serbia beat Bulgaria in 3 sets. The last one, a tight affair, but a good response from the bench. And another smile from Zoran Terzic. His team undefeated here in Brno, and they've only lost 1 set on the way to the top of Pool B. More than that, he got a little run out for Ognjenovic and Boskovic and then got them rested. And he got a complete rest for Mina Popovic. So it's all good. It's all good for Serbia. And for Bulgaria, a loss in 3 means that they are going to have to go some in their final matches. They've got a slightly easier run in than the team above them, Ukraine, and teams trying to finish top 4 in the pool to make the round of 16. So more celebrations from Serbia. Eyes on the bigger prize, though, from this Serbian team. Still got that little bit of a problem in the 3rd set with the loss of focus, but new players on court, so there isn't an explanation for that. There's your final tale of the tape. Scores first, 25-18, 25-14, 25-20. Bulgaria putting on a bit more of a show in the 3rd, but Serbia winning their 3rd match and their 2nd match in straight sets. And here's the tale of the tape. Fabulous, fabulous blocking performance again from Serbia. Plus the 4 aces. Bulgaria weren't far behind.
Sets.
Right, interview time. In a moment. Hold your horses, Martina. Right, passing accuracy for Bulgaria, again, all over the place. It's very difficult for a setter to run a stable offence off just 16% in the key zone. Serbia weren't a huge amount better at times, but they do have that out-of-system option on both wings. And I thought they used the pipe attack really well today. Let's hear from Uselac.
Alexandra, congratulations. After 2 smooth sets, Bulgaria set a bar high for you, but either way you prevailed and managed to earn your 3rd victory. How does it feel? What are your thoughts after this game?
First of all, congrats for my team. I think we did not our best, but enough for win, and really important win for us. And first 2 sets was easier after we a little bit relaxed, and it's always dangerous, but I'm happy that my team came back and that we won 3-0, and thank you.
You had a stunning performance, 18 points, and in the decisive moments of a 3rd set, you step up and lead the team. How happy you are about your performance?
Yeah, I'm always happy, and I'm happy that I can help my team in any moment, and I think it's a group win, and this is only important.
Do you want to share a few words to the fans?
Sorry?
Do you want to say a few words to the fans here?
Yeah, I would say thank you for everyone, and we are really happy that you are coming for our games, and hope to see you again. Thank you.
Nicely done, thank you, Martina. Speaking to Alexandra Uselac. And there we go, confirmed. Serbia are top of the pool now, ahead of hosts Czechia, Greece in 3rd, and Ukraine hang on to that 4th place qualification slot, but Bulgaria have Austria to play. And we'll be looking to pick up a victory there. Ukraine have a slightly tougher run in, I think, with Czechia and Serbia still to come. And that's where Bulgaria's win over Ukraine, game 1 of this tournament here in Brno, that's where that victory may end up proving pretty important. That's all for day 4's action here in Brno. Thanks very much for your company over the last few hours. And from me, Simon Golding, I'll say goodbye and see you again tomorrow.
You want me, push me, you.